Well, Algebra 3 students, in this video we're going to continue to look at quadratic, specifically how do we find the vertex based on what form that we are given. So in this one we are given an equation in standard form, so probably the most efficient way to do this is to use the fact that x equals negative b over 2a. Again, that's going to give us our x coordinate of our vertex, where then I'm going to have to plug in to find the y coordinate. So in this case, again, 4 is a, b is negative 12, and c is 3. So when I work through this equation, I'm going to do negative 12 over 2 times 4. So that's going to be 12 over 8, which I can simplify to be 3 over 2. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab out my calculator and plug in those values, and then that's going to give us our y coordinate. Go ahead. It's going to be 4 times 3 over 2 squared minus 12 times 3 over 2, 3. And when I get the answer, it's going to give me negative 6. So my vertex is going to be 3 over 2, comma, negative 6. And this vertex is going to be a minimum value because our a is positive. And again, when our a is positive, that means we're going to have an upward facing parabola. So looking at the next example, this one is in vertex form, so it's going to be really quick for us to find the vertex. It's just going to be the opposite of this coordinate, which is negative 3. It's going to be the same as this one, right? If we think about how transformations work, a positive 3 inside is going to move our vertex to the left 3, which is where the negative 3 comes from, and this is going to move it down 6, which is the negative 6 come from. Now in this case, the parabola is going to be a maximum, because when we look at this a here, our a is negative, so that means we're going to have a downward facing parabola, which means our vertex is going to be the top, which is going to be a maximum. Right, so at this point you can stop the video and move on, and we're going to talk about how to create an equation given 3 points to make a quadratic.